Monkey intelligence. How a clever monkey trapped everyone. Deep in the heart of the jungle, where the trees stood tall and the rivers flowed with a melody of their own, there lived a monkey named Kalu. Unlike other monkeys, Kalu was not just playful and mischievous, he was incredibly intelligent. He observed everything, learned from every situation, and used his wit to outsmart others. The clever escape. One day, a group of hunters arrived in the jungle. They were skilled at trapping animals, and their main target was the clever monkeys that roamed freely in the trees. These hunters had set up a large cage filled with delicious fruits, mangoes, bananas, and juicy papayas to lure the monkeys in. Many monkeys, blinded by their greed, fell into the trap, but Kalu was different. Hiding behind a thick tree, he carefully examined the cage. He noticed that the door closed automatically when a monkey stepped inside. Instead of rushing in like the others, Kalu picked up a stick and threw it inside. As expected, the door shut with a loud clang. Seeing this, he realized how the trap worked. Instead of running away, Kalu decided to teach the hunters a lesson. The ultimate plan. Kalu knew the hunters would return at sunset to check their traps. He also knew that these men were greedy and overconfident. So, he put his plan into action. He climbed up the tallest tree and started making loud, excited noises. Other monkeys noticed him and gathered around. Kalu then pointed toward a clearing where the hunters had left their bags of food and supplies. "Do you see that, my friends? That place is filled with delicious fruits and tasty treats. But we must be careful, or we'll end up in cages like those poor ones trapped inside," he warned. The monkeys, trusting Kalu's wisdom, nodded in agreement. He then explained his plan. Trapping the hunters. As the sun began to set, Kalu sneaked toward the hunters' camp. He untied their food bags and spread the food near the cages. Then, he took a long vine and carefully tied one end to the cage's door latch and the other end to a big tree branch. Next, he hid with the other monkeys and waited. Soon, the hunters returned, expecting to find their cages full. Instead, they saw the scattered food near the cages. "Strange. Who took our food?" one hunter asked. "It must be some animal," another replied. As they stepped forward to investigate, Kalu and the monkeys, hidden in the trees, began shaking the branches and making noises. The hunters looked up in confusion. That's when Kalu's real trick happened. He threw a small rock at the tree branch tied to the vine. The branch snapped back, pulling the cage doors open. The trapped monkeys, realizing they were free, dashed out in all directions. At the same time, Kalu and his friends started throwing fruits and twigs at the hunters, creating complete chaos. The hunters panicked and stumbled backward right into their own cages. Before they could react, the heavy doors slammed shut behind them. Victory of the clever monkey. The hunters were now the ones trapped. They struggled to break free, but the locks were strong. Meanwhile, Kalu and his monkey friends danced around, celebrating their victory. "Now you know how it feels to be caged," Kalu said, laughing. With a final triumphant cry, the monkeys disappeared into the jungle, leaving the hunters to be found by their fellow men. From that day on, the legend of Kalu, the clever monkey, spread throughout the jungle. No hunter dared to return, fearing the intelligence of the monkeys. And Kalu, he continued to be the smartest monkey in the jungle, always watching, always learning, and always ready with another clever plan. Moral of the story: intelligence and teamwork can overcome any danger, no matter how powerful the enemy may seem.